Alright, welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi y'all. So it's Wednesday afternoon, time for another Williams Wednesday shave. And coming up on 1 o'clock, I've got a video interview at 2 o'clock with an operations manager for the company I work for and his boss. So we're going to see how that goes today. And I figured, yep, it's an interview. So I'm wanting a management position, so better look the part, right? Even though it's a video. I think there are some people, I've read stories and heard stories, accounts where people think that it's a video and they're not actually in the office, that they're on the phone or whatever doing a video conference, that they can just, not worry about the norms. I've also heard that's a very bad idea. So anyway, I'm going to actually shave. Now, I've been saving to shave for several days now because, I wanted Wednesday. I knew this was coming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Modern Williams because I'm trying to finish up this cake of Modern Williams. Don't worry, I got plenty more. I probably got 15, 20 of the things. But anyway, so we're going to do that. I'm going to use a horsehair brush. Now, if you haven't used a horsehair brush, you need to pick up a horsehair brush. I mean, everybody's got Badger, everybody's got Boar. I've got a Boar Badger mix, that big old Maggard's massive face lather, big knot thing. But that I'm going to keep. I'm not going to get rid of it. It looks really good in that handle. When you know how to use them, they're okay. I'm not going to get rid of it, but I won't buy another one that big. But anyway, that's old news. But so get a horse brush is my thing. They work a lot like Boar. And well, I'll have one if it's just like having Boar. It's fun, That's all there is to it. Yes, it's no different than using a Boar in my book. There's people say, oh, you got to be careful doing little swirly motions because you'll tangle them. I have never had a brush tangle. I don't comb my brushes out. I don't do anything special. I do swirly motions. I do paintbrush motions. Badger, horse, or Boar hadn't had any tangling problems. So, I gave one away to one sometime, and they said it was tangled, and you got me. I don't know where it comes out that it's tangled. I never saw anything. But anyway, so I've got a little V-long, or is it Vi-long? I don't know. You know me. I got this twang going on. But anyway, so I got this little horse brush, and that's what we're going to use today. Nice little horse brush. Now, for a razor, I wanted to use something mild. I don't normally use mild filling razors. Razors, laser blade. They'll do the job. They do it just great. There's no big, huge, oh, you got to shave over it 15 times to get it done. You've been drinking. And for folks, they just drink. I don't know what it is. Some people, they just drink. Used to be they were on crack, but I think most people just drink now, right? You got to make that many passes, you've got technique issues. But anyway, so about the mildest thing I could think of was a contour. This is the contour. It's got the push button closure, like the push buttons did, from the late 50s, early 60s. It's not as pretty as a push button. That black and gold on a push button, I've always thought is a really pretty razor. I've always liked that razor. I need to do a shaving one here for long because I haven't used one in a long time. But the head shape is similar, if not, really close to like the featherweight or the heavy flat top, which was the G-Bar. And you just push the button, you open it up, and in goes the blade. This is the same blade I used with the 1913-ish Eveready shave here a while back. You close it, you push the button in, and it's all nice and locked down. And then we take a glance at it to make sure everything's centered. And yep, everything is centered. Looks pretty good in my world. What do you think? I think it's great. So like I said, these things don't look as good as some of the other razors, but they do the job. Everybody would tell you they're extremely mild. These are the last of the the contour, and then the contour 2, which had the opening like the featherweight does. Some of the last of the gems made. So there we go. That's what we're going to do today. And just because we're going to finish up with Lustre Spice, because I hadn't used it in a few days, it goes really good with the Williams. Any of the Pinaud and stuff, and Lustre is made by the same people. It's made by Pinaud. I love the people that claim that they can smell the difference between this and that, and I don't know. I can't. Maybe some others can. I also love the ones that holler that it's got that plastic bottle stink. You need to put it in a glass bottle. It'll smell better. I've put them in glass bottles and they don't smell no different to me. Maybe my honker don't work so good. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Anyway, I'm okay if it's my fault. That's fine. No problem. Anyway, on to the shave here. So we're going to get our prep done. Now, this is a whole lot more than I normally go out to shave. So am I going to do anything different on my prep? Nope. Don't see any point in it. Wipe everything down. Make sure everything's all nice. And gets a little cleanish here. Not worried about the hot towel with the hot water soaking in and all this stuff. Nope. Went to the barber shop the other day. As you can tell, I got a haircut. So I decided that since I wasn't working nights now, there wasn't going to be any need to comb the hair back. So I had it cut off kind of short. But one of the things they do that's really nice, they have the heated towels in the little hot box. And they take them out and they put them over your head and they massage your head and they do all that kind of good stuff before they give you a neck shave. After the neck shave, actually. And yeah, they raised the price up $5 on me from the last time I was there. I'm sure it has to do with COVID because everything these days has to do with COVID, the Kung Flu. People, do you realize how much we've let this beat us up? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Alrighty. But anyway, it went from $17 to $22. I mean, it's a good haircut. I had the actual owner of the place gave me my haircut. He was the one that wasn't busy when I went in. I'm not too picky about barbers there. They're all good. They even have a young lady that works there that I let cut my hair. She doesn't do neck shaves, and that's no fun. But, you know, she makes up for it with conversation, I guess. But anyway, I digress. But, yeah, $22 for a haircut. That's getting out there for me. I may have to try to find me another barbershop. I don't know. I enjoy the barbershop. It's got a good feel to it. Like I said, the barbers are all good. You know, I go in and there's other old guys in there getting haircuts and stuff, and younger guys coming in. Everywhere in between, really. It's a big mix. But, yeah, I can go down to Supercuts and get a good haircut. Won't get a neck shave, but I'm not sure it's worth the extra. Let's see, Supercuts last time I went was like $14. So it's $8 difference. I'm not sure it's worth $8 to get a neck shave. I don't know. Maybe it is. I'll have to think about that. But anyway, so that's what's going on. Got us some lather going while we're sitting here blathering. Stomach's rumbling too. I think it's going to be McDonald's for lunch. What I heard. Somebody say they wanted McDonald's, so we'll probably go ahead and McDonald's. Alright. Got us a little lather going here. Let's get a little bit of that Crappy Williams lather going. Crappy Williams lather. If you watch the YouTube channel here, there have been some comments about that here lately. I think I know who that is anyway. No big deal on my part. All right. Whatever you want to call it, it's going to do all right. That's what we're going to shave with today with the contour. Going to take a mild razor and put it to work. Finally remember to get some batteries for my goatee trimmer too. I guess I should upgrade and get a rechargeable one, but the truth of the matter is, several years ago, many moons ago, I'm talking, it had been over 10 years ago, my mom gave all the men in the family these little contour, and you see the combs are busted on it, but it still works. I mean, it still stays at the right level. And put a fresh battery in, squirt a little oil on it every once in a while, and it still does a good job. So I can't really talk myself into getting rid of something that works, especially, you know, when it came from Mom. I wish I could find one of the ones someone else had that still had a good guard on it, and maybe in a corner or a box somewhere. Sometimes that happens, and I could get a new guard, but it still works even with the guard. So I haven't taught myself anything, but I did get some batteries so I could trim everything up. All right, the contour. Got a little ribbed handle there. It's not real hard to hold on to. Like I said, it is not by any means the best looking of them. All right, so just on the first pass there, you can see what I'm talking about, a razor to razor. It's already started doing a good job. It's going to do a good job. It's not going to be any big issues. Now that being said, I said it earlier and everybody knows, I like a razor with more blade feel to it. But that's one of those personal choice things. It doesn't mean they particularly do a better job. I like a truck with a standard transmission, you know. Doesn't mean they're going to be anything special. All right. One problem is that the beard's up pretty close to where the goatee was. I'm gonna have to be sure when I trim around the goatee that I'm not messing it up. Do a little stretchy thing over here. There we go. That funny little grin thing we all do when we're stretching our skin and getting everything going. Problem is, if I do that too much on the other side of my face, I'll get myself a nick because I got a wrinkle over here. And when I do that, it catches. I think I've shown that before. It's not a whole lot of fun. Let's see where we'll go right about there with it. Since I just got all nice and trimmed up, old sideburns are kind of hard to see, but I think I got them about even. Very good. All right, let's go back in here. We'll trim around here some. Go back around here some. Look at there. After the first pass, you can already see it's going to be a good shave. Already. All right. Well, here we go again. We don't want to keep shaving over areas that don't have lather on them. That's not the best thing in the world. We'll paint on some lather this time. I found that I don't know. I'm okay with paintbrushing with Modern Williams, especially on the second pass. It seems to do a good job getting it in there and hangs around. Now remember, if you're fighting with your Williams, and some people do, even if it dissipates some, it's still there. You'll still get the slickness. Everything will be great. But, you know, a little bit of practice, you can get it where you don't got to worry about all that. It's there. All right, here we come with our across the grain, always a fun time. Oh yeah, that would be a nice shave. We can come across here. Amazing how much better you feel after a shave. Right. Good to hear. Also remember, if you're having problems with your jawline, all you got to do is pull the skin up and you'll have a nice flat area to take care of that jawline. I'm going to save the rest of that for the touch-up pass. Don't think I got close enough around that ear somehow. But that's what the witch hazel's for. Does a really, really, really good job. All right, so look at there. After 2 full passes with the grain and across the grain, look at how we're doing here. All that stuff is gone. Goatee's trimmed up nice. I think I about got the sideburns even. I had to put a pair of glasses on and check that out. I was, my brother and sister-in-law came down and saw Dad the other day, and I met them at the Bass Pro Shop in Little Springs over here. And we looked at a few things, and we walked up to look at something on a shelf, and I whipped out the old reading glasses to have a look. My brother looked over and said, "You got to put reading glasses on to read that?" Yeah. I do. I do. He's 7 years older than me. Still got a full hair of head too. I don't know how you end up with a full head of hair when I'm losing all mine. But anyway. He was making fun of me having to put reading glasses on because I wear contacts. But anyway, I'm in the over 50 club, so I don't feel so bad about it. Our doctor says not to worry about it. It's normal. So, I don't know if there's that much normal about me, but yeah, you know what normal is, I guess, right? I guess. Look at that. Man, that's a nice shade. So, yeah, we're going to pop on a little witch hazel here. I got to put another bottle of witch hazel on mine to get this when I'm around the store sometime. You know, you can always look at the sink. And I shave over a sink. I shave in a bowl of water. I don't run the water as I'm shaving and rinse as I go. I use the bowl of water here. And it's neat to look down and see all the old whiskers and stuff floating around and know you did a good job on the shave. Of course, the best way to know you did a good job on the shave is here with your touch-up pass. When you put that witch hazel on, you'll be able to feel any rough areas. No doubt about it. Now I want to check in front of my ears, because sometimes I don't get up close to them. No, pretty good. A little bit rough right there. So anyway, there we go. That right there is what we're going to call a good shave for Williams Wednesday. Finish up with a little lustrous. I'm actually going to put on a shirt and a tie. I'm not going to wear my camo for the meeting. Now, I think camo should be appropriate for meetings. Just a personal thought. I think you should be able to wear your camo to a meeting. But other people don't agree with me, and the other people are the ones that, you know, make the rules. So sometimes that's just how it goes. And goes and goes and goes. All right, the good old lustrous spice. If you hadn't got a hold of any of this stuff, you need to. If you've used some of the other lustrous scents, let me know what some of them have a scent like. I think they have a, I don't know. I don't remember now. There was one that I looked at a little while back that looked really interesting, but I never got my hands on it. But so if you use lustrous, I know that Pinaud has the woods or something gin, gentleman's gin, whatever. I haven't tried any of those, the newer scents. I'm more interested in these older scents. So if you tried them, let me know, and let's see what you say about them. All right, well, that's another Williams Wednesday in the book. Just a heads up, once I get all this work stuff settled down and everything gets back to normal, I'm going to have another Williams cup made. It'll probably be one like the black and white one I have, not this one, because I like that one. This one was given to me, that one I had made. I'll probably have another one of those made, and or I may get another Williams picture and have something completely different made. But anyway, I'm gonna do that with a giveaway. I'm gonna do a fuzzy style shave kit, and we're gonna have a razor in it, some kind of SC razor or injector razor. We're gonna put Williams in it. We're gonna put a couple of aftershaves in it. We're going to have the Williams mug and some carbon steel treat blades, and we're going to do that. But I got to get settled back into work first. Y'all have a great day. Whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you. And, you know, drink good coffee. It's good stuff.